Sir, here concealed you shall hear all. But I pray you, sir, have patience. That same's your father's knock. I am compelled to leave you.
Do so. And yet cannot my thought imagine this a truth?
Death upon me, you are come too soon. What meant you? Did not say I would send.
Yes, but I feared you might forget it, and then they prevent us.
Prevent? Did e'er a man haste so for his horns, a courtier would not ply it so for a place. Well, there's no helping it. Stay here. I'll presently return.
Where are you, Celia? Know you not wherefore I brought you hither?
Not well, except you told me.
Now I will. Hark, hither.
Sir, your father has sent word it will be half an hour ere he come. Therefore, if you would be pleased to walk to the end of the gallery, at the upper end you shall find some books to entertain the time.
Yes, I will stay there. I do doubt this fellow.
He is far enough, I can hear nothing. For his father, I can keep him off.
Nay, now there's no starting back, and therefore resolve. I have decreed it must be done.
Sir, let me beseech you, affect not these strange trials. If you doubt my chastity, why lock me up forever? Make me the heir of darkness. Let me live where I may please your fears, if not your trust.
Believe it, I have no sense of humour. All that I speak, I mean. Yet I'm not mad, nor horn mad. See you. Go to, show yourself obedient and a wife.
Oh, heaven.
I've told you reasons. What the physicians have set down, how much it may concern me, what my means are, and the necessity of those means for my recovery. Wherefore, if you be loyal, and mine be one, respect my venture.
Before your honour.
Oh, on a stud of breath. There's no such thing in nature. A mere term invented to all fools. What is my gold the worse for touching? My clothes for being looked upon? Why, this is no more.
Lord, what spirit is this hath entered him?
And as for your fame, that's such a jig. As if I would go tell it, cry it on the piazza. Who shall know it but he that cannot speak it, and this fellow whose lips are in my pocket?
What? Are heaven and saints then nothing? Will they be blind or stupid?
How?
Good sir, be jealous still. Emulate them and think what hate they burn with toward every sin.
I grant you, if I thought it were a sin, I would not urge you. Were I to offer you to some young Frenchman or hot Tuscan blood, this were a sin. But here 'tis contrary, a pious work, mere charity for physic and honest polity to assure mine own.
Oh, heaven, canst thou suffer such a change?
You are my honour, master, and my pride, my joy, my tickling, my delight. Go get 'em in.
Please you draw near, sir.
Come. By that light you will not be rebellious. Come.
Sir, Signor Corvino here is come, and hearing of the consultation held so lately for your health, is here to offer, or rather to prostitute,
No. Thanks, sweet Mosca.
as the fervent instance of his love, unentreated, unasked, and freely, his own fair proper wife, the beauty only of price in Venice.
'Tis well
to
urged.
be your comfortress and preserve you.
Alas, I'm past already. I pray you thank him for his good care and promptness. But for that, 'tis a vain labour e'en to fight against heaven. Applying fire to stone, making a dead leaf grow again. I thank him. I take his wishes gently, though. Bid him to pray for me and to use his fortune with reverence when he comes to it.
Do you hear, sir? Go to him with your wife.
Wilt thou persist thus? Come, thou seest 'tis nothing, Celia. By that hand I shall grow violent. Come, do it, I say.
Sir, I will eat burning coals, take down poison, do anything!
Be damned, heart! I will drag thee hence home by the hair, cry thee a strumpet through the streets, rip up thy mouth under thine ears, and slit thy nose. Death! I will by some slave whom I will kill, and bind thee to him alive. And at my window hang you forth, devising some monstrous crime which I in capital letters will eat into thy flesh with burning corrosives and aquafortis of this stubborn breast. Now by the blood thou hast incensed, I'll do it.
Sir, what you please you may. I am your martyr.
Be not thus obstinate. I have not deserved it. Think who it is entreats you. Do but go kiss him. Touch him. But for my sake, at my suit, this once. No, not? Fine. I shall remember this. Wilt thou be thus obstinate?
Nay, gentle lady, be advised.
No. She has watched her time. God's precious, this is scurvy. 'Tis very scurvy, and you are
Nay,
an
good-
arrant locust, by heaven, a locust. Whore, crocodile, that hast thy tears prepared, expecting how thou'lt bid 'em flow.
Would that my life would serve to satisfy.
If she would but go speak to him was something, but to spitefully effect mine utter ruin.
Aye, you have put your fortune into her hands, wife. It is her modesty. I must quit her. If you were absent, she would be more a-coming, I know it, and dare undertake for her. What woman can before her husband? Let's depart and leave her here.
Sweet Celia, thou mayest redeem all yet. I'll say no more. If not, esteem yourself as lost. Nay! Stay there.
Oh, God and his good angels! Whither is shame fled, human breasts, that with such ease men dare put off your honours and their own? Is that, whichever was the cause of life, now placed beneath the basest circumstance, and modesty in exile made for money?
Aye, in Corvino, and such earth-fed minds that never tasted the true heaven of love. Assure thee, Celia, he that would sell thee only for hope of gain, and that uncertain, he would have sold his part of paradise for ready money had he met a copeman. Why art thou amazed to see me thus revived? Rather applaud thy beauty's miracle. 'Tis thy great work that thus hath raised me. Now, art thou welcome?
Sir!
Nay, fly me not, nor let thy false imagination that I was bedrid make thee think I am so. Thou shalt not find it. Thou hast, in place of a base husband, found a worthy lover. Use your fortune well with secrecy and pleasure. Behold, see what thou art queen of. Not in expectation as I feed others, but possessed and crowned. See here a rope of pearl, and each more orient than that the brave Egyptian queen caroused. Dissolve and drink them. See, a carbuncle may put out both the eyes of our St. Mark. A diamond would have bought Lollia Paulina when she came in like starlight, hid with jewels that were the spoils of provinces. Take these and wear and lose them. Yet remains an earring to purchase them again. A jewel but for the private patrimony is nothing. We will eat such at a meal. The heads of parrots, tongues of nightingales, the brains of peacocks and of ostriches. And could we get the phoenix, though nature lost her kind, she were our dish.
Good sir, these things might move a mind affected with such delights. But I, whose innocence is all I can think wealthy or worthy enjoying, and which, once lost, I have naught to lose beyond it, cannot be taken with these sensual baits. If you have conscience.
'Tis a beggar's virtue. If thou hast wisdom, hear me, Celia. Thy baths shall be the juice of July flowers, the spirit of roses and of violets, the milk of unicorns and panther's breath, gathered in bags and mixed with Cretan wine. Our drink shall be prepared gold and amber, which we will take until my roof wall round with a vertigo, and my dwarf shall dance. My eunuch sing, my fool make up the antic, whilst we, in changed shapes, act Ovid's tales. Thou like Europa now, and I like Jove. Now I like Mars, and thou like Erycine. So of the rest, till we have quite worn out and wearied all the fables of the gods.
If you have ears that will be pierced, or eyes that can be opened, a heart that may be touched, or any part that yet sounds man about you, do me the grace to let me escape. If not, be bountiful and kill me. You do know I am a creature hither ill betrayed by one whose shame I would forget it were. If you will deign me neither of these graces, yet feed your wrath, sir, rather than your lust. It is a vice that comes nearer manliness, and punish that unhappy crime of nature which you miscall my beauty. Flay my face, or poison it with ointments for seducing your blood to this rebellion. Rub these hands with what may cause an eating leprosy, e'en to my bones and marrow. Anything that may disfavour me, save in my honour. And I will kneel to you, pray for you, pay down 1,000 hourly vows, sir, for your health, report and think you virtuous.
What? Think me cold, frozen, and impotent, and wouldst report me so? That I had Nestor's hernia, wouldst thou think? I do degenerate and abuse my nation to play with opportunity thus long. I should have done the deed and then have parleyed. Yield all false faith!
Oh, just God!
In vain!
Oh, Ravisher, the bigness swine! Free the false lady, or thou diest, impostor! But that I am loath to snatch thy punishment out of the hand of justice, thou shouldst yet be made the timely sacrifice of vengeance before this altar and this dross thy idol. Lady, let's quit this place. It is the den of villainy. Fear naught, you have a guard, and he, ere long, shall meet his just reward.
Fall off me, roof, and bury me in shame. Become a grave that were my shelter. Oh, I am unmasked, undone, betrayed to beggary and to infamy.
Where shall I run, most wretched shame of men, to beat up my unlucky brains?
Here, what dost thou plead?
Oh, would that his well-driven sword had been so courteous as to cleft me down into the navel, ere I had seen my life, my hopes, my spirits, my patron all thus desperately engaged by my error.
Oh, woe on thy fortune!
And my folly, sir!
Thou hast made me miserable!
And myself, sir! Who would have thought he would have hearkened so?
What shall we do?
I do not know! If my heart could expiate the mischance, I'd pluck it out. Would you be happy to hang me or cut my throat? I'll requite you, sir. Let us die like Romans, since we've lived like Grecians.
Ha! Who's there? I hear some footing. Officers, the Safi come to apprehend us. I do feel the brand hissing already at my forehead.
To your bed, sir. Oh, Signor Corbaccio.
Now, Mosca!
Oh, undone, amazed, sir. Your son, I know not by what accident, but being acquainted with your purpose and to my patron, touching your will and making him your heir, entered our house with violence, his sword drawn, sought you, called you wretch, unnatural, vowed he would kill you.
Me?
Yes, and my patron.
This act shall disinherit him indeed. Here is the will.
Oh, 'tis well.
Right and well. Be you as careful now for me.
Sir, my life is not more tendered. I am only yours.
How does he? Will he die shortly, thinkst thou?
I fear he'll outlast May.
Today!
No, last out May, sir.
Couldst thou not give him a dram?
Oh, by no means.
This is a knave, I see.
How, Signor Volturi? Did he hear me?
Parasite!
Who's that? Oh, most timely welcome, sir.
Scarce to the discovery of your tricks, I fear. You are his only, and mine also, are you not?
Who, I, sir?
You, sir! What device is this about a will?
A plot for you, sir.
Come, put not your foists upon me. I shall send them.
Did you not hear it?
Yes! I hear Carpaccio hath made your patron there his heir.
'Tis true, by my device, drawn to it by my plot, with hope.
Your patron should reciprocate, and you have promised?
For your hope, I did, sir. No more. I told his son, hid him here, persuading him on this thought, that the unnaturalness first of the act, and then his father's oft disclaiming in him, which I did mean to help on, would sure enrage him to do some violence upon his parents, on which the law would take sufficient hold, and you be stated in a double hope. Truth be my comfort and my conscience, my only aim was to dig you a fortune out of these two old rotten sepulchres.
I cry thee mercy, Mosca.
Worth your patience and great merit, and see the change.
Why, what success?
Most hapless, you must help, sir. Whilst we did expect the old raven, in comes Corvino's wife, sent hither by our husband.
What, with a present?
No, sir, upon visitation. I'll tell you how anon. And staying long, the youth, he rushes forth, seizes the lady, wounds me, makes her swear, or he would murder her, that was his vow, to affirm my patron to have done her a rape, which, how unlike it is, you see. And hence, with that pretext, he has gone to accuse his father, defame my patron, and defeat you.
Where's her husband? Let him be sent for straight.
Sir, I will go fetch him.
Bring him to the scrutinail!
Sir, I will.
This must be stopped.
Oh, you do nobly, sir.
Bear!
Patron, pray for our success.
Needs makes devotion. Heaven thy labours bless.
You mentioned me for some instructions. I will tell you, sir, since we are met here in this height of Venice, some few particulars I have set down only for this meridian, fit to be known of your crude traveller. And they are these. First, for your garb, let it be grave and serious, very reserved and locked. Not tell a secret, not on any terms, not your father, scarce a fable, but with caution. Make sure choice both of your company and discourse. Beware you never tell a truth.
How?
Well, not to strangers, for those be there you must converse with most. You shall have tricks else passed upon you hourly. Then, for your religion, profess none, but wonder at the diversity of all. Oh, and for your part, confess that were there no other but simply the laws of the land, you would content you. Nick Machiavel and Monsieur Bodine both were of this mind. Then must you learn the hour when you must eat your melons and your figs.
Is that a point of state, too?
Here it is. Yet for your Venetian, if you see a man preposterous in the least, he has him straight. He has. He strips him. I'll acquaint you, sir. I now have lived here 'tis some 14 months.
Within the first week of my arrival here, all took me for a citizen of Venice. I knew the forms so well.
And nothing else.
Took me a house, read Contarine, dealt with my Jews to furnish it with movables. Well, if I could but find one man after my own heart, whom I durst trust, I would...
What? What, sir?
Make him rich. Make him a fortune.
As how?
With certain projects that I have, which I may not discover.
If I had but one to wager with, I would lay odds now he tells me instantly.
My first is how to supply the state of Venice with red herrings from Rotterdam, where I have correspondence. There's the letter, sir. Sent me from out of the States, and to that purpose. He cannot write his name, but that's his mark.
He is a chandler?
Cheesemonger. Oh, but this is now if my main projects fail.
Then you have others.
I think I have my notes to show you.
Good, sir.
Oh, I have them not about me.
Oh, but you can remember, sir.
My first is concerning tinder boxes. Now, sir, you must know no family is here without its box. Now, sir, it being so portable a thing, put case that you or I were ill affected to the States, sir. With it in our pockets, might not I go into the arsenal, eh? Huh? Or you? Come out again? And none the wiser.
Except yourself, sir.
Go to. I then, therefore, advertise to the state how fit it were that none but such as were known patriots, sound lovers of their country, should be suffered to enjoy them in their houses, and even those sealed at some office, and of such a bigness as might not lurk in pockets.
Admirable.
Yes. My next is how to inquire and be resolved by present demonstration whether a ship newly arrived from Syria or from any suspected part of all the Levant be guilty of the plague.
Indeed, sir.
Nay, sir, conceive me. 'Twill cost me, in onions, some 30 livres.
Which is £1 sterling.
Beside my waterworks. For this I do, sir. First, I bring in your ship twixt two brick walls. Those the state shall venture. On the one, I strain me a fair tarpaulin, and in that I stick my onions, cut in halves. The other is full of loopholes, out of which I thrust the noses of my bellows, and those bellows I keep with waterworks in perpetual motion, which is the easiest matter of 100. Now, sir, your onion, which doth naturally attract the infection, and your bellows, blowing the air upon him, will show instantly by his changed colour if there be contagion, or else remain as fair as at the first. Now, 'tis known 'tis nothing.
You are right, sir.
I would I had my notes to show you.
Faith, so would I, sir.
If I were false or would be made so, I could show you reasons now how I could sell this state of Venice to the Turk.
Pray you, Sir Paul.
Oh, I have not about me.
There, sir.
Oh, no. That's my diary, wherein I do note my actions of the day.
Oh, pray, let's see it, sir. What is here? Natandem. A rat hath gnawn my spur leathers. Notwithstanding, I put on new and did go forth. But first, I threw 3 beans over the threshold. Item, I went and bought 2 toothpicks, whereof one I burst instantly in a discourse with a Dutch merchant.
Oh.
By the way, I cheapened sprats, and at St. Mark's I urined. Faith, these are politic notes.
Sir, I do slip no action of my life, but thus I quote it.
Believe me, it is wise.
Nay, sir, read forth.
Oh, where should this loose knight be, trow? Sure, he's housed.
Well, then he's fast.
Aye, he plays both with me. I pray you, stay. This heat will do more harm to my complexion than his heart is worth. Now, I do not care to hinder, but to take him. Oh, see how it comes off.
My master's yonder.
Where?
With a young gentleman. That seems
the party the courtesan Mosca told me of in man's apparel?
My lady!
Where?
Oh, 'tis she indeed. You shall know her, sir. She is a lady of that merit for fashion and behaviour and for beauty, nay, and for discourse.
Being your wife, sir, she cannot miss that.
Madam, here is a gentleman. I pray you use him fairly. He seems a youth, but he is...
None?
Yes, one has put his face as soon into the world...
But today...
How's this?
Why, in this habit, sir, you apprehend me. Well, master would-be, this doth not become you. I had thought the odour, sir, of your good name had been more precious to you, that you would not have done this dire massacre on your honour, one of your gravity and rank besides. But knights, I see, care little for the oath they make to ladies, chiefly their own ladies.
Now, by my spurs, the symbol of my knighthood.
Lord, how his brain is humbled for an oath.
I understand you not.
Ow! Sir, a word. I would be loath to contest publicly with any gentlewoman, or to seem froward or violent. As the courtier says, it comes too near rusticity in a lady, which I would shun by all means. Yet, to have one fair gentlewoman thus be made the unkind instrument to wrong another, and one she knows not, aye, and to persever, in my poor judgment, is not warranted from being a solecism in our sex, if not in manners.
How is this?
Sweet lady, come nearer to your aim.
Marry and will, sir, since you provoke me with your impudence and laughter of your light land siren here, your sporos, your hermaphrodite, a lewd harlot, a base fricatrice, a female devil in a male outside.
Nay. Oh, and you be such a one. Oh, I must bid farewell to you and your delights. The case appears too liquid.
This is fine, i'faith. And do you use this often? Is this part of your wits exercise against you have occasion?
Go to, sir!
Now hear me, lady. If your knight had sent you to beg shirts or to invite me home, he might have done it a nearer way by far.
This cannot work you out of my snare!
Oh, am I in it, then? Indeed, your husband told me you were fair, and so you are, only your nose inclines that side that's nearest the sun to the queen apple.
This cannot be endured by any patience!
What is the matter, madam?
If the Senate write not my quest in this, I'll protest them to all the world, no aristocracy.
Well, what is the injury, lady?
The courtesan you told me of, here I have ta'en disguised.
Who this? What means your ladyship? The creature I told you of is apprehended now at the Senate. I shall show you her.
Where?
I'll bring you to her. This young gentleman, well, I saw him land this morning at the port.
Is possible? Oh, how has my judgment wandered, sir? I must, blushing, say to you I have erred and plead your pardon.
What? More changes yet.
I hope you have not the malice to remember a gentlewoman's passion. If you stay in Venice here, please you to use me, sir.
Will you go, madam?
I pray you, sir, use me. I'faith, the more I see you, the more I shall conceive you have forgot our quarrel.
This is rare. Sir Politic would be. No, Sir Politic bored to bring me thus acquainted with his wife. Well, why, Sir Pol, since you've practised on my freshmanship, I'll try your salt head. What proof it is against a counter plot.
Well, now you know the carriage of the business. Your constancy is all that is required, and to the safety of it.
Is the lie safely conveyed amongst us? Is sure, knows every man his burden?
Yes.
Or shrink not.
But knows the advocate the truth?
By no means. I devised a formal tale that solved your reputation, but be valiant.
I fear no one but him. That this, his pleading, should make him stand for co-heir.
Co-halter, hang him. We shall but use his tongue, his noise, as we do old croakers here.
Aye, what shall he do?
What, we're done? When we're done, you mean?
Yes.
Well, we'll sell him for mummia. He's half dust already. Do you not smile, sir? When you see this, how he does sport it with his head?
Yes.
Yes, I shall, when all were well and past. Sir, only you are he. Shall enjoy the crop of all, and these know not for whom they toil.
Aye, peace.
But you shall eat it, much. Worshipful sir, Mercury sit on your thundering tongue, or the French Hercules make your language as conquering as his club, to beat along, as with a tempest, flat our adversaries.
Here they come, have done.
I have another witness for you, if you need, sir.
Who is it?
Lady Woodby.
Like of this, the Senate never heard of. The gentlewoman has been ever held of unreproved name.
So the young man.
Appear yet those were cited.
All but the old Magnifico Volpone.
Why is not he here?
Oh, so please your fatherhoods, here is his advocate, himself so feeble and weak.
What are you?
His parasite! His knave! His pander! I beseech the court, Volpone may be forced to come, that your grave eyes may bear strong witness of his strange imposture!
Upon my faith and credit with your virtues, he is not able to endure the air.
Bring him, however.
We will see him.
Fetch him.
Your fatherhood's fit pleasures be obeyed, but sure the sight will rather move your pities than indignation. In the meantime, may it please the court he may be heard in me. I know this place most void of prejudice, and therefore crave it, since we have no reason to fear our truth should hurt our cause.
Speak free.
Then know, most honoured fathers, I must now discover to your strangely abused ears the most prodigious and most frontless piece of solid impudence and treachery that ever vicious nature yet brought forth to shame the state of Venice. This lewd woman hath long been known a close adulteress to this lascivious youth here, not suspected, I say, but known, and taken in the act with him, and by this man, the easy husband pardoned, whose timeless bounty makes him now stand here the most innocent and happy person that ever man's own goodness made accused. For these, not knowing how to owe a debt of that dear grace, but with their shame began to hate the benefit, and in place of thanks, devised to extirp the memory of such an act. This gentleman, the father, hearing of this foul fact, along with many others, and grieved in nothing more than that he could not preserve himself a parent, at last decreed to disinherit him.
These be strange turns.
The young man's fame was ever fair and honest.
So much more full of danger is his vice that can beguile so under shade of virtue. But as I said, my honoured sires, this gentleman having this settled purpose and this day appointed for the act, that parricide, I cannot style him better. By confederacy, preparing this his paramour to be there, entered Volpone's house, who was the man your fatherhoods must understand designed for the inheritance. And there he sought his father. But with what purpose sought he him, my lords? I tremble to pronounce it. That a son unto a father, and to such a father should have so foul, felonious intent? It was to murder him. When, being prevented by his more happy absence, what did he then, my lords? Not check his wicked thoughts? No. Now new deeds. An act of horror, fathers. He dragged forth the aged gentleman that had there lay bedrid 3 years or more out of his innocent couch, naked upon the floor, there left him, wounded his servant in the face, and with his strumpet, the stale to his forged practice, who was glad to be so active. I should here desire your fatherhood's nerd my collections as most remarkable. Thought at once to stop his father's ends, discredit his free choice of the old gentleman, redeem themselves by laying infamy upon this man, for whom with blushing they should owe their lives.
What proofs have you of this?
Most honoured fathers, I humbly crave there be no credit given to this man's mercenary tongue. His soul moves in his fiend. This fellow, for 6 souls more, would plead against his maker.
You forget yourself.
Nay, grave fathers, let him have scope. Can any man imagine that he would spare his accuser that would not have spared a parent?
Well, produce if
proofs.
I would I could forget I were a creature.
Signor Corbaccio!
What's he?
The father!
Has he had an oath?
Yes,
What should I do now?
your testimony is craved.
Speak to the knave out of my mouth first. Stop with earth. My heart abhors his knowledge. I disclaim in him.
But for what cause?
A mere portent of nature, he's an utter stranger to my loins.
Have they made you to this?
I will not hear thee speak, not thou viper.
Sir, I will sit down. I would rather wish my innocence should suffer than I resist the authority of a father.
Signor Covino!
This is strange.
Who's this?
The husband!
Mrs. Ford? Yes? Speak then.
This woman, please your fatherhoods, is a whore of most hot exercise, more than a partridge upon record.
No!
Neighs like a jennet.
Preserve the honour of the court!
I shall. And the modesty of your most reverend ears. Yet I hope that I may say these eyes have seen her glued unto that piece of cedar, that fine, well-timbered gallant, and that here the letters may be read through the horn that make the story perfect.
Excellent, sir.
There's no shame in this now, is there?
None.
Or if I said I hope she were onward to her damnation, if there be a hell greater than whore and woman, a good Catholic may make the doubt.
His grief hath made him frantic.
Look to the woman.
Rare, prettily feigned.
Oh, stand from about her.
Give her the air. What can you say?
My wound, may it please your wisdom, speaks for me. Received in aid of my good patron, when he missed his sought-for father, when that well-taught dam had her cue given to cry out a rape.
Oh, most laid impudence! Fathers!
Be silent. You had your hearing free, so must they there. I do begin to doubt the imposture here.
This woman has too many moods.
Grandfathers! She is a creature of a most professed and prostituted lewdness. May her feignings not take your wisdoms. But this day she baited a stranger, a grave knight, with her loose eyes and more lascivious kisses. This man saw them together on the water in a gondola!
Here is the lady herself who saw him too.
Produce that lady.
Be resolute, madam.
Aye, that same is she. Out, thou chameleon harlot. Oh, now thine eyes by tears with the hyena. Darest thou look upon my wronged face? I cry your pardon, sir. I fear I have forgettingly transgressed against the dignity of the court.
No, madam.
And been exorbitant.
You have not, lady.
These proofs are strong.
Surely I had no purpose to scandalize your honours or my sexes. Well, surely you may believe it.
Madam, we do.
Indeed, you may. My breeding is not so coarse to offend with pertinency. Such a presence, no, surely.
We well think.
You may think it.
What witnesses have you to make good your report?
Our consciences.
And heaven that never fails the innocent.
These are no testimonies.
Not in your courts, where multitude and clamour overcomes.
Nay, you do what? Insolent! Stop!
Here, that testimony comes that will convince and put to utter dumbness their bold tongues. Oh. See here, grave fathers. Here's the ravisher, the rider on men's wives, the great impostor, the grand voluptuary. See here, grave fathers, do you not think these limbs should affect venery? Or these eyes covered a concubine? Or pray you, mark these hands, are they not fit to stroke a lady's breasts? Perhaps he doth dissemble.
So he does!
Would you have him tortured?
I would have him proved.
Best try him then with goads and burning irons. Put him to the strappado. I have heard the racket cure the gout. Fate, give it to him! Oh, my most equal hearers, I crave your care of this good gentleman whose life is much endangered by their fables. And as for them, I will conclude with this. That vicious persons, when they are hot and fleshed in impious acts, their constancy abounds. Damned deeds are done with greatest confidence.
Take him to custody! Yes! Pity two such prodigies should live!
Let the old gentleman be returned with care. I am sorry our credulity hath wronged him.
These are two creatures! I have an earthquake in me!
Their shame, even in their cradles,
have done a worthy service to the state, sir, in their discovery. You shall hear ere night what punishment the court decrees upon them. How like you it?
Oh, I would have your tongue, sir, dipped with gold with this. Oh, they should make you heir of the whole city. Oh, the earth I would want have men ere you want living. They're bound to erect a statue of you in St. Mark's. Signor Corvino, I would have you go show yourself that you have conquered.
Yes.
'Twas much better that you professed yourself a cuckold thus than that the other should have improved.
Nay, I considered that. Now it is her fault.
Then it had been yours.
True. I do doubt this advocate still.
Oh, you need not. I dare ease you of that care, sir.
I trust thee, Mosca.
As your soul, sir.
Mosca?
Oh, now for your business, sir.
How have you business?
Yes, yours, sir.
Oh, none else?
None else, not I.
Dispatch it.
Instantly.
And look that all whatever be put in. Bedding, jewels, plate, moneys, household stuff, curtains.
Curtain rings, sir. Only the advocate's fee must be deducted.
I'll pay him now. You'll be too prodigal. 2 chickens as well.
No, 6, sir.
That's too much.
Well, he talked a great while. You have to consider that.
Well, there's 3.
2, 3. I'll give it him.
Do so. And that's for thee.
Oh, bountiful bones. What horrid strange offence did he commit to nature worthy his age? See how I worked your end, sir?
Thanks, sweet Mosca. I leave you.
All is yours, sir, the devil and all. I'll bring you home, madam.
No, I must go see your patron.
Oh, no, you shall not. I'll tell you why. My purpose is to urge my patron to reform his will, and for the zeal that you have shown today, whereas you had been in 3rd or 4th, you will now be put in the 1st, which would seem begged if you were present. Therefore...
You shall sway me.
Well, I am here, and all this brunt is past. I never was in dislike with my disguise till this fled moment. Here, in private, 'twas good, but in public, carve whilst I breathe. Before God, my left leg 'gan to have the cramp, and I apprehended straight some power had struck me with a dead palsy. Well, I must be merry and shake it off. And many of these fears would put me into some villainous disease should they come thick upon me. I'll prevent them. Give me a bowl of lusty wine to fright this humour from my heart. Ha. Ah. Oh, it is almost gone already. So. This heat is life. 'Tis blood by this time. Mosca!
How now, sir? Is the day clear again? Are we recovered and wrought out of error into our way to see our path before us? Is our trade free once more?
Exquisite, Mosca!
Was it not carried learnedly?
And stoutly. Good wits are greatest in extremities.
'Twas a folly beyond thought to trust any grand act unto a cowardly spirit. You are not taken with it enough, methinks.
More than if I had enjoyed the wench, the pleasure of all womankind's not like it.
Why, sir, now you speak it. Why, here we must be fixed. Here we must rest. This is our masterpiece. We cannot think to go beyond this.
True. Thou hast played thy prize, my precious Mosca.
Oh, sir, to gull the cord.
And quite divert the torrent upon the innocent.
Yes, sir, and to make such rare music out of discords.
Right. That yet to me is the strangest. How thou hast borne it. that these being so divided amongst themselves should not sense somewhat or in me, or thee, or doubt their own side?
True, sir, they cannot see it. Too much light blinds them, I think. Each of them is so possessed and stuffed with their own hopes that everything to the contrary, ever so apparent, ever so palpable, ever so true, they will resist it.
Like a temptation of the devil.
Right, sir. Was not your advocate rare?
My most honored fathers, my grave fathers, under correction of your fatherhood, I had much ado to forbear laughing.
It seemed to me you sweat, sir.
Truth, I did a little.
But confess, sir, were you not daunted?
In good faith, I was a little in the mist, but not dejected, never, still myself.
I do think it's, now, so truth help me, I must needs say this. In conscience for your advocate, he hath taken pains, i' faith, sir, and in my poor judgment hath deserved very richly, well, to be cousin.
Troth, and I think so too, by that I heard him in the latter end.
Oh, but if you heard him before, when he first charge things to certain heads, and then aggravates and makes vehement figures, and all this out of pure love, no hope of gain.
Right! I cannot answer him, Mosca, as I would, not yet. But for thy sake, at thy entreaty, I will begin even now to vex them all. This very instant.
Good sir!
Call forth the dwarf, the eunuch, and the fool.
Androgeno Castroni Nano.
Here. Go, straight get out about the streets, you three, that I am dead. Do it with constancy, sadly, do you hear, imputed to the grief of this late slander.
What mean you, sir?
Oh, I shall instantly have my vulture, raven, crow, come flying hither on the news, to peck for carrion, my she-wolf, and all greedy and full of expectation.
Then to have it ravished from their mouths.
'Tis true. I will have thee put on a gown and take upon thee as thou wert mine heir. Show on the will. Open that chest and reach forth one of those that has the blanks. I'll straight put in thy name.
It shall be rare, sir.
Aye, when they e'en gape and find themselves deluded, dispatch, get on thy gown.
Oh, yes. Oh, what if they ask after the body?
They'll say it was corrupted.
I'll say it stunk, and 'twas fain to have it coffined instantly and sent away.
Anything, what thou wilt. Hold. Here's the will. Get thee a cap, account book, pen and ink, papers afore thee. Sit as thou wert taking an inventory of parcels. I'll get up behind the curtain on a stool and hearken, sometimes peep over. See how they do look. Ha! With what degree the blood doth leave their faces. Oh, it will afford me a rare feast of laughter. Ha!
There's some already.
Look.
'Tis the vulture. He hath the quickest scent.
Out to my pace, thou to thy posture.
I am set.
But Mosca, play the artificer now. Torture 'em rarely.
How now, my Mosca?
Turkey carpets, 9.
Taken an inventory, that is well.
2 suits of bedding, tissue.
Where's the will? Let me read that the while. Oh, is he come now to trouble us?
Of cloth of gold, 2 more.
Is it done, Mosca?
Of several velvets, 8.
I like his care.
Dost thou not hear?
Is the hour come, Mosca?
Aye, now they begin to muster.
What does the advocate hear or this Corbaccio?
What are these here?
Mosca! Is his thread spun?
8 chests of linen.
Oh, my fine dame would be too.
Mosca the will, that I may show it these and rid them hence.
6 of diaper, 4 of damask. There.
Is that the will?
Down beds and bolsters.
Rare, be busy still. Now they begin to flutter. They never think of me. Look, see how their swift eyes run o'er the long deed, down unto the name and to the legacies what is bequeathed them there.
Master, the air!
What's that?
My advocate is dumb. Look to my merchant. He has heard of some strange storm. A ship is lost. He faints. My lady will swoon.
Always are out of hope. I'm sure the man.
But, Mosca,
2 cabinets.
is this in earnest?
1 of ebony.
Or do you but delude me?
I am very busy. Good faith, it is a fortune thrown upon me. Item 1 salt of agate, not of my seeking.
But do you hear, sir?
Perfumed box. I am very busy. You see, I am troubled. 1 of an onyx.
How?
Tomorrow or the next day, I shall have time to speak with you all.
But, Mosca, is this my large hopes issue?
Sir, I must have a fairer answer.
Madam Marian shall, I pray you, fairly leave my house. Nay, raise no tempests with your face. But look you, remember what your ladyship promised me to be put in an heir. Go to, think on't, and what you said, your best madams did for maintenance, and why not you? Enough! Go home. Use the poor Sir Night well, for fear I tell some riddles. Go, be melancholic.
Oh, my fine devil!
Mosca, pray you, a word.
Lord, will you not take your dispatch hence yet? Methinks of all you should have been the example. Here, do you not know I know you an ass? And that you would most fain have been a whittle if fortune had let you? That you are a declared cuckold on good terms? This pearl, you'll say, was yours, right? This diamond, I'll not deny it, but thank you. Much here else, it may be so. Why, I think that these good works help to hide your bad. Go home, be melancholic too. Or mad.
Rare Mosca, how his villainy becomes him.
Certain he doth delude all these for me.
Mosca, the air.
Oh, his 4 eyes have found it.
I am cozened, cheated by a parasite slave. Harlot, thou hast gulled me!
Yes, sir! Stop your mouth, or I'll draw the only tooth is left. Are not you he? That filthy, covetous wretch with the 3 legs that here, in hope of prey, any time these 3 years snuffled about with your grovelling nose, would hire me to the poisoning of my patron? Sir, are not you he that today, in court, professed the disinheriting of your son, perjured yourself, go home and die and stink? If you but croak a syllable, all comes out. Away, go, stink!
Excellent varlet!
Now, my faithful Mosca, I find thy constancy
Sir?
sincere.
A table of porphyry. I marvel that you'll be thus troublesome.
Nay, leave off now, they're gone.
Why, who are you? What? Who did call for you? Oh, good sir, I am most grieved for you that any chance of mine should thus defeat, I must needs say, your very deserving travail. But I protest it was a fortune thrust on me, and I could almost wish to be without it, but that the will of the dead must be observed. Marry, my joy is that you need it not. You have a gift, thank your education, that will never let you want, while there are men and malice to breed causes. Oh, would that I had but half for all my fortune. If I have any suits, which I hope, things being so easy and direct, I shall not, I will make bold of your obstreperous aid. In the meantime, those that have so much law, I know have not the conscience to be covetous of what is mine. Good sir, I thank you for my plate. 'Twill help to set up a young man. Good faith, you seem as you are costive. Best go home and purge, sir.
My witty mischief, let me embrace thee. Oh, that I could now transform thee to a Venus. Mosca, go, straight take my habit of Clarissimo and walk the streets. Be seen, torment them more. We must pursue as well as plot. Oh, who would have lost this feast?
Well, I doubt it will lose them.
But my recovery shall recover all. That I could now but think on some disguise to meet him in and ask him questions. How I would vex him still at every turn.
Well, sir, I can fit you.
Canst thou?
I know one of the commandantori, just like you. Him will I straight make drunk and bring you his habit.
A rare disguise and answering thy brain. Oh, I shall be a sharp disease unto them.
Sir, you must look for curses.
Until they burst. The fox fares ever best when he is cursed.
Am I enough disguised?
I warrant you.
All my ambition is to fright him only. Well, gentlemen, when I am in a while and you do think us warm in our discourses, know your approaches.
Trust it to our care.
Save you, fair lady. Is Sir Pol within?
I know not, sir.
Pray you, say unto him, here is a merchant upon earnest business desires to speak with him.
I will see, sir.
I see the family is all female here.
He says, sir, he has weighty affairs of state that now require him whole. Some other time you may possess him.
Pray you, say again, if those require him whole, these will exact him wherever I bring him tidings. What might be his grave affair of state now?
Sir, he says he knows by your words tidings that you are no statesman and therefore wills you stay.
Well, I have not read so many proclamations and studied them for words as he has done.
Sir, I must crave your courteous pardon. There hath chanced today unkind disaster betwixt my lady and me, and I was penning my apology to give her satisfaction as you came now.
Sir, I am grieved. I bring you worse disaster. The gentleman you met at port today that told you he was newly arrived.
I was a fugitive punk.
No, sir. A spy set on you. And he has made relation to the Senate that you profess to him to have a plot to sell the state of Venice to the Turk.
Oh, me!
For the which warrants are signed by this time to apprehend you and search your study for papers.
Alas, sir, I have none but notes drawn out of playbooks. Sir, I talked but so for discourse sake merely.
Ah, here.
I am a wretch! A wretch!
What will you do, sir? Well, have you ne'er a current pot to leap into? Well, they'll put you to the rack. You must be sudden.
Sir, I have an engine.
The politic would be.
Where is he? That I've thought upon before time.
What is it?
I shall never endure the torture. Marry, sir, it is of a tortoise shell, fitted for these extremities. Pray to help me, sir. There's a place, sir, to put back my legs. Please you to lay it on, sir. And with this cap, and my black gloves, I'll lie like a tortoise till they are gone.
And call you this an engine?
Mine own device. Good sir, bid my waiting woman to burn my papers!
Where's he hid?
We must and sure will find him.
What are you, sir?
I am a merchant that came here to look upon this tortoise.
How?
Saint Mark, what beast is this?
It is a fish.
Come out here!
Nay, sir, you may strike him and tread upon him. He'll bear a cart.
Let's jump upon him.
Can he not go?
He creeps, sir.
Ooh, let's see him creep a little.
No, good sir, you'll hurt him.
I'll see him creep or prick his guts.
Come out here.
Pray you, sir, creep a little.
Forth!
Yet further! We'll see his legs.
Oh, God, so he has garters.
Oh, and gloves!
Now, Sir Pol, we are even. For your next project, I shall be prepared. I'm sorry for the funeral of your notes, sir.
Farewell, most politic tortoise.
Where's my wife? Knows she of this?
I know not, sir.
Inquire. Oh, I shall be the fable of all feasts, freight of the Gazzetti, shipboy's tale, and what is worse, even talk for ordinaries.
My lady's come most melancholy home, sir, and says she'll straight to sea for physic.
And I, to shun this place and climb forever, creeping with house on back, and think it well to shrink my poor head in my politic shell.
Am I in like him?
You are he. No man can sever you.
Good.
But what am I?
For heaven abode, Clarissimo, thou becomest. Pity thou wert not born one. I'll go and see what news first at court.
Do so. My fox is out of his hole, and ere he return, I'll make him languish in his borrowed case, except he come to composition with me. Castroni, Androgino, Nano.
Here.
Go. Recreate yourselves abroad. Go sport. So now I have the keys, and am possessed. Since he must be dead afore his time, I'll bury him or gain by him. I am his heir, and so shall keep me till he share at least. To cousin of all were a cheat well placed. No man would construe it a sin. Let his sport pay for it. This is called the fox trap.
They say the court is set.
We must maintain our first tale, good for both our reputations.
Why, mine's no tale. My son would there have killed me.
That's true, I had forgot. Mine is, I'm sure.
Signor Corvino and Compaccio, so much joy unto you.
Of what?
The sudden good drop down upon you.
Where?
And none knows how, from old Volponi's here.
Out, arrant knave.
Oh, let not your too much wealth so make you furious.
Away, you varlet.
What?
Dost thou mock me?
You mock the world, sir. Did you not exchange wills?
Out, harlot.
So, belike you are the man, Signor Corvino. Faith, you carry it well. Did he give you all, sir?
Avoid, you rascal.
Ah, here comes my vulture, heaving his great beak in the air and snuffing.
Outstripped thus by a parasite. Well, what I'll do.
Yes, sir. The court stays for your worship. I rejoice at your worship's happiness, sir, and that it fell into so learned hands.
What do you mean?
Marry no end of your good fortune, sir. God decrease it.
Mistaking knave, what mockst thou my misfortune?
See, in our habit, see the impudent varlet.
That I could shoot mine eyes at him like gunstones.
Well, flesh fly. It is summer with you now. Your winter will come on.
Good advocate, I pray thee rail not, or threaten out of place thus. Thou'lt make a solecism, as madam says. Get a bigger wig, your brain breaks loose.
Well, sir!
Would you have me beat the insolent knave, sir? Throw some dirt on his first good clothes?
Same is doubtless unfamiliar.
Had you no quirk to avoid gullage, sir? I hope you do but jest. He did not do it. It is but confederacy to blind the rest. You are the heir.
Strange, officious, troublesome knave, thou dost torment me!
Are all the parties here?
All but the advocate.
And here he comes.
Then bring them forth to sentence.
O most honoured fathers! Let your mercy once win upon your justice to forgive. I am distracted.
What will he do now?
Oh, I know not who to address myself to first, whether your fatherhoods or these innocents.
Well, the man betrayed himself.
Whom equally I have abused out of most covetous ends.
The man's mad.
What?
He's possessed.
For which Now, struck in conscience, here I prostrate myself at your offended feet for pardon.
Arise!
Oh, heaven, how just thou art!
I am caught in mine own noose.
Be constant, sir, not now can help but impudence.
Speak forward.
Silence.
It is not passion in me, great fathers, but only conscience. Conscience which makes me now tell truth. That parasite, that knave, hath been the instrument of all.
What is that knave? Fetch him.
I can.
Great fathers, the man's distracted. He confessed it now for hoping to be old Volponi's heir, who is now dead.
How is Volpone dead?
Dead since, great fathers.
I sure vengeance!
Stay. Then he was no deceiver.
Oh, no, none. The parasite, great fathers.
He speaks out of mere envy because the servants made the thing he gaped for. Please, your fatherhoods, this is the truth, though I'll not justify the other, though he may be some deal faulty.
Aye, to your hopes as well as mine, Corvino. But I lose modesty. Would it please your wisdoms to view these certain notes and but confer them, as I beg favour they shall speak clear truth?
The devil has entered him!
Or bides in you!
This seems a labyrinth. Stand you unto your first report.
My state, my life, my fame.
Where is it?
Are at the stake.
Is yours so too?
The advocate's a knave and has a forked tongue.
Speak to the point.
So is the parasite too.
This is confusion.
I do beseech your fatherhoods, read but those.
And credit nothing the false spirit hath writ. It cannot be, but he is possessed, great fathers.
To make a snare for mine own neck, and run my head into it willingly, with laughter, when I had newly escaped, was clear and free, out of mere wantonness. Oh, the dull devil was in my brain when I devised it, and Mosca gave it second. He must now help to steer up this vein, or we bleed dead. Now, who let you out? Whither go you now? What, to buy gingerbread or to drown kittlings?
Sir, Master Mosca sent us out of doors.
And bid us all go play.
And took the keys.
Did Master Mosca take the keys? Why so? I am far therein. These were my fine conceits. What a vile wretch was I that could not bear my fortune soberly. I must have my crotchets and my conundrums. Go, you three, and seek him straight. His meaning may be truer than my fear. Bid him he straight come to me to the court. Thither will I, and if be possible, unscrew my advocate upon new hopes. When I provoked him, then I lost myself.
These things can ne'er be reconciled. He here professes that the gentleman was wronged, and the gentlewoman was brought thither, forced by her husband, and there left.
Most true.
But that Volpone would have ravished her, he holds utterly false, knowing his impotence.
Great fathers, he is possessed. Again, I say possessed. Nay, if there is possession and obsession, he has both.
Here comes our officer.
The parasite will strike me here, great fathers.
You might invent some other name, Sir Varlet.
His coming will clear all.
Yet it is misty.
Sir, the parasite bids me tell you that his master lives, that you are still the man, your hopes the same, and this was only a jest.
How?
Sir, to try if you were firm and how you stood affected.
I'm sure he lives.
Do I live, sir?
Oh, me, I was too violent.
It can be redeemed. They said you were possessed. Fall down and seem so. I'll help to make it good. Oh! God bless the man! Stop thy wind hard and swell. See! He vomits crooked pins. His eyes are set like a dead hare's hung in a poulter's shop. His mouth's running away. Do you not see, senor? And now 'tis in his stomach. Now 'tis in his mouth. Trill out, stand clear. See, where it flies in shape of a blue toad with bat's wings. Do you not see it, sir?
'Tis manifest.
He comes to himself.
Where am I?
Take good heart, sir, the worst is past. You are dispossessed. What accident is this?
strange and full of wonder.
If he were possessed, as it appears, all this were nothing.
He has often been subject to these fits.
Show him that writing. Do you know it, sir? Deny it. Forswear it, sir. You know it not.
Yes, I know it well. It is my hand. But all that it contains is false.
Oh, practice!
What maze is this?
Is he not guilty, then, who you then named the parasite?
No more than his grave patron, old Volpone.
Why, he is dead.
Oh no, my honoured sire, he lives.
How live?
This is subtler yet.
You said he was dead.
Never!
You said so.
Here comes the gentleman. Make him way.
A proper man. And were Volpone dead, a fit match for my daughter.
Mosca! I was almost lost. The advocate had betrayed all, but it is now recovered. All's on the hinge again. Say that I am living.
What busy knave is this? Most reverend fathers, I had sooner answered your grave pleasures, but that the order for the funeral of my dear patron, which requires me,
Mosca!
which I intend to bury as a gentleman.
Aye, quick and cousin me of all.
Still stranger, more intricate.
It is a match. My daughter is bestowed.
Will you give me half?
I'll be hanged first. Demand the advocate. Sir, did you not affirm Volpone was alive? Yes, and he is, and this gentleman told me so. You shall have half.
Whose drunken knave is this? Someone who knows him. I never saw his face. I cannot afford you now so cheap.
No? What say you?
The officer told me.
Yes, I did. And I will affirm he lives with my own life, and that this creature told me so. I was born with all good stars, mine enemies.
My grave father's is such an insolence is to pass by me. I am silent. It was not for this you sent, I hope.
No, sir, you may leave.
Oscar?
Let him be whipped.
Well, cousin me and betray me.
To bear himself towards a person of this rank.
Take him away.
I humbly thank your fatherhood.
Soft. Whipped and lose all I have. If I confess, it cannot be much worse.
Sir, are you married?
They will be allied anon. I must be resolute. The fox shall hear unmasked.
Patron!
Nay, now my ruin shall not come alone. Your match I'll hinder sure. My substance shall not glue you nor screw you into a family.
Why, patron?
I am Volpone. And this is my knave. This his own knave. This Avarice's fool. And this a chimera of Whittle, fool and knave. And reverend fathers, since we all can hope naught but a sentence, let us not now despair it. You hear me brief.
Silence!
The knot is now undone by miracle.
Nothing can be more clear.
Or can more prove these innocent?
Give them their liberty.
Heaven could not long let such gross crimes be hid.
If this be held the highway to get riches, may I be poor.
Disrobe that parasite.
Most honoured fathers.
Can you say aught to stay the course of justice? If you can, speak. Stand forth. And first, the parasite. You appear to have been the chiefest minister, if not plotter, in all these lewd impostures. And now, lastly, have with your impudence abused the court and habit of a gentleman of Venice, being a fellow of no birth or blood, for which our sentence is, first thou be whipped, then live perpetual prisoner in our galleys. I thank you for him.
Bane to thy wolfish nature.
Thou, Volpone, by blood and rank a gentleman, canst not fall under like censure. But our judgment on thee is that thy substance all be straight confiscate to the hospital of the incurabili, and, since the most was gotten by imposture, by feigning lame, gout, palsy, and such diseases, thou art to lie in prison, cramped with irons, till thou beest sick and lame indeed.
This is called the mortifying of the fox.
Thou, Voltore, to take away the scandal thou hast given all worthy men of thy profession, are banished from their fellowship and our state.
Corbaccio, Bring him near. We here possess thy son of all thy state, and confine thee to the monastery of San Spirito, where, since thou knewest not how to live well here, thou shalt be taught to die well.
What said he?
You'll find out anon.
Thou, Corvino, shalt be straight embarked from thine own house and rode round about Venice, through the Grand Canal, wearing a cap with fair long ass's ears instead of horns, a paper pinned to thy breast.
Yes, and have mine eyes beat out with stinking fish, bruised fruit, and rotten eggs. 'Tis well I shall not see my shame yet.
And to expiate the wrongs done to thy wife, thou art to send her home to her father with her dowry trebled. And these are all your judgments.
Which may not be revoked. Now, you begin to think what your crimes are. Let all that see these vices thus rewarded take heart and love to study 'em. Mischiefs feed like beasts till they be fat, and then they bleed. The seasoning of a play is the applause. Now, though the fox be punished by the laws, he yet doth hope there is no suffering due for any fact that hath been done 'gainst you. If there be, censure him, here he doubtful stands. If not, fare jovially and clap your hands.